Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Cooking with Molegul. No, there was a video I made a while ago that you might have seen, might have not seen. A video on case cooking, which was a channel I found out about purely because of my friend Garking. So after said video was uploaded, quite a few people told me about this other channel, Jack's Cooking, or Cooking with Jack, however you want to say it. And I thought, seeing as the first time around, because of Garking, I ended up watching Case cooking alone and suffering alone. This time I've decided to drag him here with me to suffer alongside with me as I watch another terrible cook that is hopefully somewhat better than Kay. Say hello, Garking.
Is that my cue?
Yeah, that's pretty much your cue.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's your cue. I fucking
Hello
hate
there.
you. I fucking hate you. You're not. I'm not gonna edit to that. I'm just out of spite. I'm not gonna edit to that.
Yeah, I know. Alright, let's just as a YouTube news host would say, let's just jump into it.
Oh no! Let's get right into the.
No, not that one. Wrong one.
Wait, I only know two. I only know Scarce and then the gnome himself. Oh, no. I mean, I know Philly D as well. No, I know Philly D as well. I know three.
Yeah, that's what Franco says.
Oh yeah, he does. Oh, I don't know.
Why?
Okay, right. So let us go into this world of Cooking with Jack show. This video is a French onion soup. You know, one thing I noticed about this cook almost instantly, and Kay as well, is that they like to make their fucking titles capitalized oftentimes. So,
Grabs your attention.
I suppose.
It's like someone walking up to you and screaming at you. It's like
French onion soup!
You want some French onion soup?
Oh, no.
That's what it's doing.
Oh, no. Oh, fucking hell. We haven't even. I'm actually terrified to click play. I like the last. I'm not kidding. The last time when I watched the fucking case videos, I actually started feeling sick. I couldn't watch more than two. I was just done. I just couldn't. I actually started feeling physically sick. And one of my friends who watched, I'm actually one of my friends who watched the video absolutely loved it. But around the end point, she literally just said that she thinks she's gonna throw up. So.
Right, so the goal today is to make Mole sick.
Oh no! Oh, fucking let's go. Let's just do it.
Oh,
bloody hell! It looks like it's like fucking 420p, but it's not.
It does. I think it's because the overexposure with the room because it's just so green.
Fair. I mean, the production quality is almost better. If you know what I mean, like in comparison to K, like there's already a higher level of production.
You can't do much better. Like, if you do worse than K's cooking, you don't deserve to hold a camera. She literally doesn't do editing. She just pauses the camera and then presses play.
It's not even a camera, is it? It's just a phone, isn't it?
I think it's a phone. Yeah, I don't know.
Fair enough. Yeah, this is episode 61. Okay, right. French onion soup.
Oh, we watched the 60 episodes.
How you doing? Jack Scalfani here, and welcome back to the show. You're cooking with Jack, and it's going to be a good one.
I mean, wait, is he also cooking in his fucking? Wait, he's...
I think he just has them in the same room.
Wait, is he also cooking in the fucking bathroom? Okay, what does he have here? Is that okay? He has some materials here. He has olive oil, I think. That's cheese, is it? And that's onions.
I think it's breadcrumbs.
True. And then there's onions, and then there's some other substances. I'm not
Those
quite
onions look like apples, and I'm kind of worried.
Oh no!
Why do his onions look like apples?
You know, apples, onions, you know, potato. It's like, Oh, no. I mean, he has like
You know, all the same thing.
no. To be fair, like overall, he has like a nice rack here, if you know what I mean. Like he has like some nice tools here.
He has a nice rack. Yeah.
It's gonna be a pretty complex recipe, but it's so simple to make. You go to
It's a pretty complex recipe, but it's pretty simple to make. Yeah, okay, sure, I gotcha. Okay, that's how it
Yes,
works.
I believe you.
Yeah, it's like you know that math test. Yeah, it's a pretty complicated one, but it's pretty easy to do. You know.
to a restaurant, you order French onion soup, and it comes out all beautiful. Looks like this fancy dish. Well, guess what? We're gonna make that today, French onion soup, and I'm gonna be using my
And it's going to look nothing like the restaurant.
right here, and it's gonna help us out. So we're gonna try using the iPad in the kitchen since we talked about it last week. Now let's do it. All right, and it's crazy. Look at these ingredients. I got Parmesan and
I told you it was cheese.
Why is it Parmesan? Okay.
I told you.
So, I've made French onion soup like once or twice because I used to work in a kitchen. So I kind of want to see how different he does it.
I've never made French onion soup, but I know how to make it. My grandmother has made it, but like, oh man.
Yeah, because the French onion soup that we made was kind of like a vegan/vegetarian one.
Fair.
Because you might as well.
Fair. At this point, we're just kind of stalling. We're 50 seconds in, and we're just looking for anything other than the plate.
We're having a conversation about the cheese.
I am actually terrified. I don't want to press, but I have
to do it. I'm holding your hand.
Oh no.
and Grey Poupon, Dijon mustard, and Swiss cheese, and
Wait, mustard? Why would you? Okay.
and
I mean,
butter
you could
and
have
broth
mustards.
I suppose.
And yeehaw! So
Oh, it's alcohol. Oh, it's alcohol. Okay.
I
I was,
think it's wine.
yeah, no, I was so wrong. It kind of looked at olive oil, but now that I see the name more clearly, yeah, fair enough. Okay, it's alcohol, it's booze. Okay, gotcha.
it's gonna be really cool. By the way, if you are under 21, make sure you get your parents' permission to cook with wine. We're gonna be using dry white wine. Before we do that, though, I want a few people that I want to say hi to. Kyle's Fruit Loops, his Fruit Loop cookies. Wow, who would have thought? There they are. And
Wow.
then here's John R's Lazy Man's Pizza. You keep it going, John. Nice job. And then Matthew's Huge Roast. Wow. Okay.
I'm sorry,
easy
but
on
that
the
looks
heat there,
horrible.
but I bet it was delicious. Looks
All of that looks pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, but
I mean, I think the fruit out of 10, I think the Fruit Loops is probably like that could be because you can have cereal cookies like
yeah, you can make
that probably
cookies.
like a 6 or a 7.
But like,
The Lazy Man pizza, I don't know.
I don't know what this is. It kind of looks like gelatin or like. I don't know what I'm looking at.
It's ribs, but I think it's like look at all the burn. Like that pan is just ruined. Look
Yeah.
all the like the fucking like. Oh god, it burns. It
I don't
burns.
understand. I don't understand. I mean, he's giving a shout out to people. I mean, he seems to be a chill guy in comparison to what Kay does. It's like, bloody hell.
real good. Thanks for those pictures. Keep them coming. You guys are just cooking fiends. All right, real quick, before we get started, I want to tell you about a little story. I was having dinner in Red Robin Restaurant the other night with my family.
Why was that Zoom?
Completely
That was
wiped
weird.
out, so I wasn't ready for
I don't-
this. So a guy walks up to me and he goes, "Hey," he goes, "Are you Jack Scalfani?" And I'm like, "Oh no, what did I do this time?" Right? Always thinking I did something wrong. And he goes, I said, "Yeah." He says, "Yeah." He goes, "I totally watch your show. I love your show and made the Lazy Man's lasagna and it was delicious and they were gonna do a video of Lazy Man's pizza." And he was totally stoked, and we took a picture right here together. It was really cool. And then his friends got in the action, and here they are. And I just want to say hi to all of them too. His name is ProShot, and I just really appreciate it. That was very cool. Very nice of you to say hi, and thanks for watching the show.
I don't know, man. He's pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie.
He's pretty sweet, but then you read about what he's done.
No, I'm trying. Right, let's continue. It's just kind of sweet. I'm just saying it's. But like, as you said, that's until you read about everything he's done. I feel like that's a running theme with these cooks. Like with Chaos, also like, well, she doesn't seem too bad. She's kind of a little bit batty, a little bit naughty maybe, but that's it. And then you actually read about all the things that just happen around her, and you're like, ah, okay, yes.
Into it. Let's bring you on in.
I'm
First
not
thing we're
fine
gonna
with
do-
this.
Let me grab this here.
What are we
First
gonna
thing
do, Jack?
is we're gonna
Bro,
cut some
fine,
bread.
fine.
Okay.
There's your bread.
bread.
I've never had
There's your
French onion
bread.
soup, but
So
inside
there's the
soup,
bread
on
you
the
were
top,
talking about.
is a layer of bread, and we're gonna cut it. And we're gonna toast this in the oven and get it kind of stale. Get it as hard as we can, because when we put it in the French onion soup, we don't want it to get soggy right away. We want it to be beautiful.
It's not technically stale if you cook it in an oven. That's not.
Yeah, that's just
not.
making it crispy.
Yeah, that's stale is when you leave the bread out accidentally and just becomes really kind of bland and tough and it's annoying to eat. That.
And you can like whack it against a wall and it leaves a dent in it.
Speaking from experience, sorry.
On that note, if there was ever a dent in in my workplace, it was not me. It was a complete accident.
Oh my god.
So let's cut this bread up. We'll get this French onion soup started. Come on in close. Let's do it. Get a good bread knife. First thing you want to do is we want to cut this bread into pieces, because we're gonna
Why is
toast
that
these
big?
pieces.
Yeah,
and
it's
this
so
is what we're gonna drop in
soft.
our soup.
I'm gonna like skip this mostly. Oh wait, okay.
Nice and hard.
Let's see how he
And
cuts
then-
onions. Is it
Why
any better
is
than
it
Kay?
such? Why is it
we'll
such
start preparing
huge
the onions and the
slices,
garlic
bro?
next. Okay, next thing we're
And why
gonna
is it
do,
such
we're gonna
soft
chop
bread?
up-
Like, it's a
it
baguette,
calls
isn't
for
it?
6 onions, about 3 pounds
Yeah, I
worth.
think it is.
We're gonna get 6 cloves of garlic out of here, and we're gonna slice the garlic, and we're gonna cut up the onions. All right, let me show you how I want the onions done. Here's what I do. I cut off I cut the end off one end, okay? Then the other end, I cut almost the whole thing till it's just barely attached to the skin, and I usually peel right there. It gives me a starting point. I use the end to help peel my
It's
onions.
not a bad idea.
There you
I
go.
do it differently, but it's not bad.
Yeah, and I've heard of people doing it like this, but usually don't want to really touch that much. It's more, but I mean, I don't really have any complaints so
look at that.
far.
Let me show you the correct way to cut an onion for French onion soup. You can
After making that statement, I'm going to be incredibly critical of this. If you
Mhm.
make the claim that you're going to show how to cut an onion correctly, then I'm going to be quite critical about
Well,
it.
it's
Set it
correctly
like
for a
that.
French onion
You cut it
soup,
directly
so
in
we'll see.
half, okay. Then you're going to cut slices basically like this. Some thick, fairly thick slices.
No. I wouldn't do it like this.
I would do it the other way.
Yeah, I don't think I would do it like this.
There's your 6 onions, already cut up.
What the fuck? Look at them. You what? You don't need all 6 of them, do you? Like, look at the what?
He's a
Look at the
hungry boy.
size. No, but look, like it's not French onion soup anymore. It becomes fucking onion salad at that point.
It's just onion.
Now look at how much, like 6 onions, and look how thick the pieces are as well. They're not minced or anything. It's just fat, thick onion pieces and garlic. And
Here's your
oh, this is not how you cut garlic. Come on, this is no. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to crush it with the blunt part of the knife, and then you're supposed to like mince it into pieces. This. Oh god. Okay, like I said that I have no complaints, and now I'm suddenly suffering.
just sliced up 6 cloves of garlic.
Yay!
Now,
More
don't
suffering.
forget, the recipe here is going to be on my blog, okay? So go to my blog if you want all the details. I got all the measurements on the blog. Go there and print it out.
6 fucking onions, man. No, what fucking measurements were you using?
The recipe's just 6 onions, 6 cloves of
Ah.
garlic.
I don't. Why would you ever need all 6? I've never used 6 onions in anything I've ever cooked.
Let's go melt
Yeah,
that
bloody
butter
hell.
so we can
Have
saute
either,
this.
and I worked in a restaurant. Well, I say
All
restaurant,
right,
like
time to
a
melt half a stick of butter.
what the? Okay,
Quarter
that's a
cup.
lot. Okay, to be
Not
fair,
gonna
he is cooking a lot of
much,
onions, so he
just
probably
enough
needs
to
all that
saute the
butter.
onions and garlic.
Oh my god.
But it's still a lot of butter.
What is it with these cooks and the pans looking like someone just fucking
To be fair, his pan is in good condition.
Yeah, but it just looks like a fucking snowstorm came over it and someone spilled a bag of cocaine on it.
I mean, it is a really pristine white stove. I will give him that. I cannot imagine cleaning that.
Okay, while the butter's melting, be sure to check your bread. You want to make sure that the bread doesn't burn, okay? So it's nice and toasted.
I mean, the bread at least looks like it's decently cooked. It's almost burnt. It's like really close to the line of being burnt, but
yeah,
it's
he
not.
Should roast. He needs to flip it.
Yeah. I mean,
Put this off to the side. Don't worry about how hard it gets.
It still kind of annoys me that they're like such huge
And they're
slices.
very inconsistent.
Yeah, wouldn't you like to have like cubes? Like, wouldn't you like make cubes like
Yeah,
proper?
croutons.
Yeah.
It's not gonna matter.
I think that's what you're meant to do, from memory.
Now,
Yeah, I think that's what you're meant to do. Like, you're just supposed to put like the croutons at the top of the soup and just kind of eat it. It's like nice, crispy with some onion aftertaste combined with that kind of.
I don't know if it matters, but I like to put the garlic in first. Kind of let that hit the heat.
Why would you put the garlic in first, though? The problem with that is that, especially since you didn't like mince it into pieces, the garlic's taste can easily kind of overpower the onion. But then again, you have so much onion that I don't know, man.
Yeah. Also, it is very easy to burn garlic.
Yeah, I know.
You have to be a special kind of person to burn an onion.
Yeah.
Unless it's like the pan's like on fire.
Yeah, no.
But it's quite easy to burn garlic, and it goes all black.
Yeah,
and
no, that's
disgusting.
why that's when you're using garlic. You should want it to be minced and everything, so you can easily just shuffle it around with the fucking spatula. But I mean, if they're huge pieces like this, it might take a little bit longer for them to get burnt, wouldn't it?
You could probably pick them out of a fork.
Yeah, I don't know, man. My brain. It just looks wrong. It literally looks like someone spilled a bag of cocaine into the pan and then just threw some garlic on it.
No, it looks like someone got like the white of an egg and just brushed the pan.
Oh, bloody hell.
They're going to take over. So just give the garlic just a minute. Now put in your onions.
Oh my God.
Look at that.
You're going to need a bigger pan, mate.
Why would you ever use so much onion? No, why though?
You know, the thing when I saw that, I just thought of the fucking Jaws, like from the Jaws movie.
Oh.
You're gonna need a bigger bow.
Yeah, no, you don't even need a fucking pan, you need a fucking pot at this rate. Bloody hell.
I think he needs 3. How are you gonna? You're not gonna be able to evenly cook all of those onions.
Look how thick they are as well. How the fuck are you gonna cook them? Are you gonna like a fucking blowtorch and just like? I can't, man.
He just lights the pan on fire.
Oh, maybe that's what the alcohol is for, you know? He just fucking poured alcohol in the pan and lit it on fire, and there you go. Some nice crispy onions. That explains why he has an entire bottle of fucking wine.
Yeah, he's just gonna put an entire bottle in.
Just lit the entire pan on fucking fire to cook the onions.
He's just got a Molotov cocktail it.
Oh god, no.
Make sure your flame ain't too high. I think mine might be a little too high, so you want to make sure it's not too high. This looks like a lot, but
You're not stirring at this point. You're just kind of like whacking him with a stick.
Wait. He was starting to say something.
This looks like a lot, but it's all going to shrink down and shrivel down, so don't worry about it. Just make sure you keep things moving around.
What do you mean shrivel down and shrink down? Even then, there's just like a shit ton of onion here. Like, why?
There is a lot of onion.
It's not even onion soup. I'm not even joking. It's actually like fucking onion salad at that point. Like
without anything else.
Now, just because it's called French onion soup does not mean that the entirety of the soup's consistency should be onion.
At this point, you might as well like simulate the taste of this soup. Just go downstairs, like in your kitchen, grab an onion, and just take a bite out of it.
The problem is, right, there is no way that, like, unless you pour, like, cans of some other fucking substance into the soup, you're not going to, like, onion can easily overpower any taste of any food, especially when that's so much of it.
You ever done that with banana?
I've never really used. I mean, I've used bananas in salads, and I usually use like I cut the bananas up like really properly into small, really small pieces, because the banana also is really overpowering, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a thing. It's like if you ever have like a disgusting milkshake, just put banana in it, and you'll just taste nothing but banana.
Yeah, no, yeah, fair enough. But I think I'd rather eat the banana than. I mean, what the fuck? I'm actually scared.
Put on some music, kick back, and relax. This is going to take about 45 minutes. You're watching the Cooking with Jack show. We'll be right back, right after this message. Hey, how you doing? Jack Scalfani here to tell you about my line of sauces. It's called the best barbecue sauce you'll ever taste.
Oh, damn!
I mean, when you told me that he has his own sauce line, I didn't actually... I thought we were kind of joking, but
no, he does. I've seen in a few of his videos. He does really weird advertisements for them, and they're all kind of like this, with like a stock image in the background. I'm not sure if that's his garden or it's just something he found off Google Images. Like,
I don't know.
It's so good, we made a hot one. There it is. If that's not good
wow,
enough, we made the best teriyaki sauce you'll ever taste. Bam!
Did you?
And to make it even better,
wow, look
we
at
just
that.
released the best gourmet seasoning you'll ever taste.
Man, you need to hire any artists for this shit, man. It's like, I'm kind of interested in what it tastes like because I really like barbecue sauces.
You know what the worst thing is? If you go on his website, you can only buy it by the gallon.
What the fuck?
So, I want to get a gallon of it and just, like, try it. But I don't want to at the same time because if I buy it and I don't like it, I'll just have a gallon of barbecue sauce and shit.
He's just gonna go and fucking siege your server and be like, hey, anyone want to have some barbecue sauce? You know, I got a fucking gallon sitting at the corner of my room.
I'll give it to CJ. I'll just go to it. I'll just like meet up with him and just hand him
No.
this massive
I imagine
sauce.
I just imagine you like putting it into like a proper box and just sending an entire gallon to fucking Siege and just opens up. It's like a fucking gallon of fucking barbecue sauce. It's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this then?
Yes. We can get it in like I think you can get it in a Walmart or something. Apparently, like some Americans said that they saw it there. I'm not sure if like it was a joke or something.
I mean, I can see, I can actually see it because with Walmart, it's not hard to get your shit there. That's why like there's a joke that in Walmart you can either find anything and everything. But I mean, I suppose so. I mean, like I can ask my aunt or any one of my people that live there, bro.
My people, it's like you're running like a harem or something.
No, I don't have a haram. I have connections.
Oh shit! You're the guy from fucking what's the movie Taken? With
yeah, dude. I have a set of skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. Namely, I have the I can press the play button.
100% guarantee. We do free shipping anywhere in the United States. Go to thebestsauces.com.
You know what this kind of reminds me of? Like in like I don't know if you saw them, but like in the early 90s or like in the very early 2000s, there was like the really shitty TV ads that were just like flashing random shitty text with some random shitty product that they were really hardcore trying to sell you with some flashing shit.
The only thing this barbecue sauce like advert is missing is like someone just using a generic brand barbecue sauce and complaining about how boring it is, and it's like, wow, try the best sauce you've ever tasted.
Yeah.
Sauce, and it comes in from the ceiling, and like Jack Scalfani is wearing like a barbecue sauce like onesie, and he like slaps it with their hands, puts it on the table, and just like starts like, try that. And then he's just like, oh my god, thanks, Jack. And then it's like the end, and it's like, ugh.
Whatever the fuck you're smoking, I want some.
I feel like we should film this advert. It'd be great.
I'll be there waiting for you. And now, back to the Cooking with Jack show. I can only begin to tell you how wonderful this smells. It's unbelievable. Butter,
Like burnt
onions,
garlic and
garlic
onions?
smells amazing. See all that brown goodness on
Yeah, I can see the brown and black here as well. It's just looking nice. Yeah.
the bottom? Look at all that. The bottom.
I hope that's a non-stick
I'm
pan.
gonna simmer.
Oh, did he
this,
throw in
so
the
I gotta
wine?
Lower this right away.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, yeah, he did.
Mm.
I'm gonna skip this. So it's just. Wait, what is it?
3 cups.
And that's like a
of
meat
chicken
stock.
broth.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
broth. Yeah. That's mustard.
It's very white
Get that mixed
Dijon
in
mustard.
first. Then, if
Like-
it fills to the rim, I'll be okay. Smart, huh? And then 3 cups beef broth. Here we go.
Oh my god.
It worked. It all fit. Da, 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 da. Okay, you're gonna let this simmer for another 20 minutes. Then we're gonna season with salt and pepper. Just top it
Oh.
off. All right, we're gonna
CME
plate
yet.
this now. What you're gonna do is you're gonna do it on a paper plate because we're gonna spread cheese over it. We don't want the cheese to fall on the cookie sheet. 'Cause later on, we're gonna put it on a cookie sheet. We don't want to burn the cheese onto the cookie sheet. So let's plate it first here. I'll show you how to do this. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna fill this container with
Look, I'm telling you, it's not even soup. It's literally salad.
I'm kind of, I want to see how, like, why do you need a paper plate? Why not just put like some tissue or like a chopping board or something underneath it,
I don't know.
soup.
or a regular plate?
So now, first thing you're gonna do, you remember the bread? Remember the
What bread?
I told you about? Yep, that's right. You're gonna set it right in there. Then you're gonna take some cheese. You're gonna cover the entire top of this. This is why I say use a paper plate.
Just don't be a fucking animal.
Then we're going to sprinkle
Just put it on gently.
on top of that.
How much fucking cheese do you
How
need?
much cheese? I was
How
just
much
thinking
cheese?
that.
How much fucking cheese do you need? That's 2 different types of cheese at this point. On one fucking... It's not even a bowl. It's like 1 serving of fucking French onion soup. And it's like... Holy...
Cheese. Cheese. It's like that James May name, just cheese.
No, I'm starting to understand the fundamental issue with this guy. Like with Kay, like everything is fucked. But with him, it's just like... His measurements are non-existent. Holy shit. There's too much cheese, too much onion, too much of fucking everything.
Kind of fill the holes on the side with some Parmesan. Then you're gonna gently, softly, with clean hands, just press it down.
Your
Okay.
hands aren't clean. Look at
Okay,
them.
so there you go. They're all cheesed and breaded, and
Okay.
it just smells amazing.
So he made that the 6 onions worth
Absolutely.
for 3 bowls. Like, is he gonna eat some of it later, or?
Why, how, this isn't French onion soup. Clearly, this isn't. Am I wrong in saying this? This doesn't look anything like French onion soup, or am I just going insane?
It looks more like a pie, but with
Yeah.
just cheese.
Gorgeous. Beautifully.
Oh, let's see him eat it.
Yes.
Yeah, look, the liquid is almost gone.
Piece here.
I think it's like all underneath.
No, the liquid is gone. See, that's the thing. There is so much onion, and then he had so much cheese that when he put it in the oven, the onions just collected all of the like moisture along with the fucking cheese that just got seeped into it. Like it's just gone. All of the water is gone. It's not even soup anymore. It's more like I don't know.
It's like cheese, bread, and onion.
It's like some kind of fucking pizza or.
Oh,
I mean, ideally,
that's
you
beautiful.
do want the onion to absorb some of the
Onion.
broth,
Yeah,
but you
but
don't want
all of
it
it
to
is
be
gone.
like. You don't want it to be like
garlic and
it's a soup.
cheese.
You don't want a dry soup.
A+ material. Amazing.
Oh, the outro.
Alright, so that was slightly terrifying.
So let's have some closing thoughts for that video. What do you think? What's your first introduction to Jack like?
I mean, he's kind of better. He's no, he's
You're just speechless.
Yeah, I'm slightly speechless. I don't know what to say.
Can I just say I hate his Twitter.
I don't.
His Twitter fucking thing. His Twitter name.
Jack Attack.
Jack Attack.
Jesus Christ.
Jack Attack. Okay, so since I share the same name as this individual, I'd like to say I had that name when I was like 4. I hated it then.
Oh God. But no, I mean, I think in parts he's better than Kay. At least where his cooking is actually clean and it's not completely filthy and completely fucked. But he has an issue with measurements. There's either too much of something or too little of something, and that terrifies me because depending on what you're cooking, that can easily create bloody hell. Do I even dare look at the next video? But yeah, no, if anyone's interested, we selected a few videos. We haven't actually seen, at least I haven't seen any of the videos. I just, based on the thumbnails alone, I was pretty much like, well, this looks like an interesting thing. Let's watch that then. So we selected a few, and here we are, and here's the next one, and I don't know if I want to watch it.
Welcome to Cooking with Jack.
Why does it look so bad quality? Like, honestly, it looks like it's like fucking 2040, but it's obvious. Is it? Oh no, it's 360. Okay, 360. Okay, never mind. This is one of his earlier videos. I've noticed that his earlier videos, because this is before the other one we watched. This is from 2008. I've noticed that in the beginning he didn't use capitalized titles, but nowadays he does. So it's like evolution, you know. But it seems that he has had the barbecue sauce for a while now. The other one was made. This video was made in. I'm just gonna confirm something, just quickly. Yeah, this one was made in 2010. So, but he already had the sauce in 2008. So he's been on the grind for a while now. Well, let's go.
With Jack. I'm Jack, and I'm here to do another cooking tip for you. Today, we're going to show you how to make the perfect omelet. Okay. We got our eggs, we got our frying pan, we got our ingredients. Let's talk about what the problem with the omelets are. One of the problems is the underside of an omelet gets cooked too much. Then when you fold it over, you can never get the inside cooked.
That's not a problem, though. That's just easy. You just kind of like, you know when to flip an omelet. What the fuck?
So the thing is, the thing is, a lot of people who are like inexperienced in the kitchen, they kind of like, oh, if I turn something up to the highest temperature, it'll cook faster.
Yeah,
Yay!
that never works. That just makes it harder for you to cook something properly because then you have one side burnt. That never works. No, with an omelette, you actually want to have it be low to mid because you want the omelette to cook properly, to actually become like sturdy. And then it also gives you time to kind of figure out when the optimal time to flip the omelette is. The same thing with pancakes or anything of the kind. You never want to turn it all the way up or even close. And you definitely don't want to keep like flipping it consistently. You need to wait for the one side to finish on a lowish temperature and then flip it. And then you wait for the other side to finish and voila, you have the omelette. And it's like fucking 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Unless I'm wrong, of course. You have worked in a kitchen. I've never worked in a kitchen. I've just cooked a lot.
I mean, we never really served omelets. I've never really made an omelet because I'm not that much of a fan of them. But I know how to do them just from, basic like reading and also seeing people do them.
Yeah.
And I'm really interested to see how he does it so it doesn't get quote unquote burned.
Yeah, but like the issue he just said makes me worried because it's not really an issue for anyone that knows how to cook an omelette to begin with. Like, if anything, most people have an issue with having the omelette stay together because if the omelette is like too thin, or if the mixture that how much of everything you add, like if you like usually with omelets, most of the time you want to add egg, milk, some flour, and salt, pepper, whatever else substance you want to add in it. So if there's too much milk, the the omelette is going to be too weak. So it's
Soggy,
so
yeah.
it is very easy for the omelette to like tear or break into pieces. And the same for anything. So that's what a lot of people have an issue with, is that they usually add too much milk or too little milk, or they add too much flour, too little flour, and it just usually causes some issues with the omelette's own like
Integrity.
Yeah. But I don't think that anyone that actually knows how to cook an omelette has issues with it being burnt, because it's like, it's such a fundamental thing you learn.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Runny on the inside, dark brown on the outside. That's the problem with omelets. Growing up, I always had problems. Some people put lids on it. We're gonna show you a new method. One of our viewers wrote in, his name is Kelly, and he wrote us a great method, and I'm gonna try it for the first time. I don't even know if it's
The
gonna
first
work.
time. What is it? Not putting the fucking pan to like maximum heat. Is that what? Is that the
He
thing?
put it the wrong way around. He put the pan inside out. He put the pan like
Oh,
down,
no.
and then put the omelet on like the other
Oh,
end.
Jesus Christ.
So if it screws up, just hang in there with me. We'll see what happens.
Let's skip a bit. So there's the egg. Yeah, here's the stuff. He's just mixing it together.
All right, so what we're gonna do,
Yeah, no, this part is good.
go too far. Put the pan
Okay.
on there and let that cook for a little bit. Then once we start to get the bottom to solidify, we're gonna add the ingredients. But you gotta make sure we start cooking the bottom first.
I don't know. I always like to add the ingredients off the bat. I know it's not the best way to approach it, but I don't know. It's kind of the easier approach, because depending on the ingredients, I usually just add like slices of ham or something, and I kind of like it when it's in the omelette. It adds a nice taste to the overall thing, especially when it cooks.
Yeah, I've seen people do it that way.
Especially when it cooks with the omelette, it kind of like the ham being cooked alongside just brings out the juices of the ham itself, and it just kind of adds a really nice taste to it. But yeah, fair enough.
Well, here's what I do. I always give it a good check. Don't worry about it. It's eggs. It's gonna all mush all over, so it doesn't really matter. So I'll pull back a little bit just to see. Oh, there it is. Yep, it's solidifying everywhere correctly.
Don't do this. Never do this. Don't do this.
You'll like tear the omelet on the bottom, and it'll get all weird.
Yeah, and even if the problem is if it starts to like already get like, so if it starts to solidify on the bottom and it's also starting to like get a form, and then you mix like some moving around the top part, it can create like a kind of a second layer of an omelette, which can create again issues with the overall like integrity of the entire omelette. You just be patient, for fuck's sake.
Okay, and just keep giving it a check like that. So you can see what's cooked already and what's not. So bring it back.
You know, someone's gonna like tilt it too far, and the egg's just gonna fly.
Yeah,
out
yeah.
of the
There's so
pan.
many. Why do you do this though? It's not. It's not a good measurement of if it's. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Let it cook some more. You see how it's almost all cooked? So we want to turn that off right away. In fact, I'm gonna just drop these ingredients in right now. Oh, lots of ham there. Love that. A little bit of onion. Get a little tomato in there. Now remember, it doesn't matter placement, because when you fold it, it's all gonna fold onto each other anyway. So it'll blend better later on.
Let's see. Wait, what?
Broil the top of this.
What?
We're gonna show you what that looks like. Oh, we almost forgot the most important ingredient. Let me reach over here. Grab a pinch of this. This is the best part.
Is it
What am I
American
thinking?
cheese?
Of course,
Sit
of
there.
course, it's fucking
Get that
cheese.
cheese on there. That's also gonna tell us when it's done broiling. This is the key that
Are you
Kelly told
are you making pizza or a fucking omelet?
me
Just
in
egg.
the email. So let's see how this works out. We're gonna pop that in there. Make sure it's an oven safe pan. We're gonna let that cook for a few minutes. Then we're gonna pull it out and see how it does. Okay, we've been cooking it in the broiler for about 2 minutes. Make sure you got your pot holder on. Oh, that would not be good. There it is. See how the cheese is melted? Oh, look at that. Let's see if we can do this right. Come on, baby. And flip.
It's not cooked. It's not cooked though.
Oh, That's sweet.
Mm.
Now that to me
It's
is
not cooked.
Okay, so the traditional French omelette is not meant to have any form of browning on the outside of the omelette or anywhere in it. It's somewhat meant to be like this, but I kind of have the worry that it might be slightly slimy, like from raw egg.
Yeah, no,
I don't think it's going to be cooked on the inside unless that oven.
It's not cooked. You can kind of see the sliminess, and you can kind of see like the cuts here from when you were folding, and like it's not cooked. You can see like the white bleaches, and then you can see like the yellowness. You can see this started to cook in parts in specific areas, but it hasn't like.
It's very streaky.
Yeah.
He didn't properly mix the egg. He didn't properly mix it. He should have mixed it more.
It doesn't look like cooked. I mean, I know what the French omelette is supposed to look like. It's supposed to have this like really nice whitish yellow texture that is like right before the browning, but this is not cooked.
It's the perfect omelet. I want to thank Kelly for the idea. It's on there.
Is he gonna eat it?
Mix it up.
What
This
the
is
fuck?
literally
That was
the
just
perfect
like Mexican salsa or something.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be burning hot. Let's go for it.
Yeah, no. Fuck you. that wasn't cooked. that was not cooked.
That was not cooked.
Unless I'm completely wrong. That why would you? There's a reason you put the fucking omelette on a pan, not on in a fucking oven. There's just like so many reasons for it. It's bro. Oh, let's watch the last one then, and then be done with this absolute psychopath.
Do you know what time it is?
Wait, what the fuck? Did I click the wrong thing? No? Okay, wait, what?
No, this is it. I think this is it.
It's time for Aunt Myrna's recipes.
Oh, it's Aunt Melita's party cheese salad. Oh, okay. $146. I mean, we're moving up in the world.
Yeah. I mean, we need to watch the other episodes.
It's a
Go to
double
hell.
header, that's right. Last week we did Aunt Myrna's recipe with the coleslaw. Amazing. This week we're doing party cheese salad. When I saw her make this in Alabama, I was
Can
like,
I just say?
"Eesh, I'm not sure about some of these ingredients, but
Yeah, sorry, I was trance for a moment.
He looks like Wario.
He does, doesn't he? That's what I was looking at. So I was looking at his face, and I was like, why does he seem familiar to me? It's like,
Wow.
yeah, I was just like, man, this is like, oh man, I just sort of imagine him in purple. Bloody hell.
So Wario, what do you think of this omelette?
Wah, wah, wah. Oh no.
then I tasted it and it's like a dessert. It's really cool. So let's get this thing started. We're going to cook all this on the stove. Then we're going to pour it in this
Wait,
glass
he has a
dish.
fire extinguisher at the very back. That's a
Good.
new that's a new thing he has added.
I've never used it in my whole life.
That's what
I think
YouTube,
my mom gave me that.
YouTube money got him.
Yeah, he also just said that he has never used this form that he's holding right now.
Yes, but I'm going to have a chance to use this.
There is so many reasons he would use this in so many different recipes, though.
Mm-hmm.
How have you never used this? It's like fucking 140 episodes in, bro.
And then we're going to chill it. So it's going to be awesome. Let's get started right now. Wait till you see this. I never would have put these ingredients together had it not.
You worried?
I'm terrified. I mean, I mean, he's following another person's recipe, so I can see that his measurements are slightly better, but
Yeah, but it's his aunt's. So he's eaten this before. So he knows what it'll taste
We
like.
got cream cheese,
Yeah.
pimentos, Cool Whip, crushed nuts, any kind that you like. I'm using pecans.
the thing is, I can see these ingredients working together. Like, the nuts will add a nice kind of a crispiness thing to the cream, and this will just add a nice spicy taste to it. The cheese will mellow it kind of out all of the cream and everything else. This will just add a layer of freshness. This will add a layer of, like... Pineapple is really good when you want to give something that kind of really nice taste, that really, like... Just, like, really fresh, really... like, this is why pineapple works on pizza. Some people will agree with me
Mhm.
instantly, but the thing about pineapple on pizza is that when you eat pizza, it's really hot and it has this like, really particular taste. But once you get to the pineapple, it just kind of adds a completely new flavor profile to the pizza, and it's fresh, and it just kind of makes it taste different. So it's slightly unique.
I can't wait to see all the people that are raging at you that pineapples on pizza.
Yeah, no,
Like that, you're gonna. There's just gonna be a war in the
No.
comment section saying,
No.
"No, pineapple
I-
on pizza."
I actually had a kind of an argument with the right opinion about it on Twitter once, so it's like,
Wait, that was you.
yeah, I think he's had several, because it's a running trend that he hates pineapple on pizza, and I absolutely love it.
Do you want to know a fun fact?
What?
Ducky, in one of Ducky, so Ducky made a video. He's planned a video for a response to that, and it's called "Why I Hate People That Hate Pineapples on Pizza."
Yo, if he does that, ask me to join in. I'll be like, yo, pineapple on pizza is the best thing ever. You can comment.
He reads out the script in one of his podcasts. You should listen to
love.
it because it's in direct response to the right opinion.
Yeah, no, I absolutely fucking adore pineapple on pizza. Oh, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah, I love it too.
Oh man.
I just like
Lemon,
pineapple.
or you can
Yeah,
use
so do
lime,
I.
Jello, celery, bell pepper.
Oh, it's bell pepper. Yeah, fair enough. But celery and bell pepper are, again, really like fresh ingredients. Like that's the thing. This thing I can actually see it really well working together.
Pineapple, and American
Of course,
cheese.
it's fucking American cheese, man.
Can you believe this? This is crazy. Let's go to the stove right now and get this thing started. Lemon or lime, or you're gonna do 2 small packets. I grabbed a large one.
Of course, you grabbed the large ones. So you just added the cream and all of that shit together here.
Mm. Yeah, he
Nuts.
put like that. He put the Jello in there, like the.
Yeah. The cello,
Mix
the
that
cream. What is exactly? Oh, it's cheese
I
salad.
can't even begin to explain to you how amazing tasting this was. It looks horrible, but I'm telling you, Aunt Myrna never has failed me yet.
It doesn't actually look that horrible, to be honest.
And
Or maybe my standards have just kind of like gotten slightly downgraded at this in case cooking. Like anything slightly above that is like, oh, this is the holy grail. Oh god.
So I hope mine turns out as good as hers. Have as good as hers. I'll be in business.
Business
I've
doing
turned
what?
the flame off. I'm just mixing it in now. So go ahead and turn your flame off. There we go. And get it all mixed in. All right, here's a crucial ingredient. Your whipped cream. Let's get that out there.
No. Oh no. It just annoys me when people do this. There's
Mm-hmm. Doesn't matter. He's putting the whole thing in.
Jesus Christ. Remember when I said this doesn't look too bad?
I'm surprised you got this far and said it didn't look too bad.
I just said it didn't look too bad, and then this happened. And it's like
Gonna mix that in gently. Don't want to spill over.
it literally looks like someone just orgasmed. I don't know where the fucking.
So just Coombs.
Yeah, it's just like. Oh man, that's what happens when you're a 40-year-old virgin, man.
And I don't recommend using, it's the Cool Whip. I don't recommend using imitation or fat-free or sugar-free because they have a different reaction. You want the regular, real Cool Whip or real whipped cream. If you don't have Cool Whip, just use real whipped cream. Creamiest you can find.
The creamiest you can find. I'm sure there are some people who can be quite creamy, I think.
Molly, you're a creamy individual.
I am a bit, possibly. Or so I've been told. I mean, personally, I have a liking for cream pies.
Oh no.
Guess you can find. Now I'm going to move this off to the side. Get my glass dish here. Then you're going to pour it in the dish.
My
Oh,
God,
God.
no!
It's lumpy.
Oh! Oh, it actually looks like puke. Jesus Christ.
I'm surprised you actually made it this far without like a disgruntled moan of pain.
I'm trying to be more optimistic. I'm trying so hard.
You can do this.
Oh my god. Just looks so wrong. Why? I can't. Yes, breathing is making worse. And of course, I had the American cheese. 4 hours later.
Okay, well, I realized I didn't have to wait overnight, and the family wants to try this out, so we've only been chilling for about 4 hours. But as you can tell, it's completely solid and
What
cold.
would you do if it just like all
And it looks
sloshed up the
beautiful,
plate?
Yeah. Doesn't that look great?
For
Look how awesome that looks. All right, so let's serve up a little section here and try it out. And you just cut it almost like a dessert. And you just scoop it out. Look at, can you see it? Can you see that? It's
it
beautiful.
kind of looks like pizza.
Place it on a plate. Come on.
I've
we
watched the hair cake video from Filthy
Sometimes,
Frank,
put it in the fat.
and I think that was more appeasing
Oh,
than that.
don't
Like,
remind me of that, man. I'm already dealing with so much shit.
We're gonna give.
And of course, he says it's fucking amazing.
Take care.
Oh, bloopers.
Okay, first thing we're gonna do, medium sand. Take 2. All right, I'm gonna chow on this. Give some to the family. You guys have a good one, and I'll see you on the next episode. Take care.
It's over. We're done.
do you want to watch some more?
No, this has already gone for like 30 minutes and I'll have to edit it down to like 20. Oh, I'm suffering.
So, what do you think? Like, this is like barely scratching the surface of Jack. He has a lot of videos. I think he has more than
Yeah,
Kay.
I mean, so far, this is the 146 something episode, so it's like, yeah.
I'm gonna check actually.
I mean, this episode was made in 2012, and this was the 146, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is 146. And this is in 2012, and I think he's still doing videos now, so he probably has a lot more.
Mm-hmm. So Jack has... I can't even check. Why is my brain not working?
Oh, the comments are turned off.
Okay, so he has 1,476
Jesus
videos.
Fucking Christ.
Cooking with Kay.
Bloody hell.
Cooking with Kay on an old... I'll do the new channel, because that one's her. The new channel has 133 videos.
Combining with approximately 100 on her old one as well, that's approximately 200.
Now, her old one has 400,
Yeah.
but,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's about 500. That's like slightly under half of Jack. But comments are turned off. That's an interesting thing. And the like and dislike thing is also turned off. That's interesting. So he probably got so much like flack that he just turned off the comments and the like and dislike bar.
There were some YouTubers that like tried this. I can't remember what his name is. Let me check the guy's name.
This is interesting, but yeah, no. Overall, this is pretty interesting, and I think
Deadwing Dork.
huh?
That was the one who made the cheese salad.
Oh.
Deadwing Dork made this, and he threw up whilst cooking it, and he threw up whilst eating it.
Yeah, so would I probably. I can't imagine this actually tasting good, and I can't imagine this work.
No.
The ingredients together can work, just not in that way. I don't think.
Not in that way at all.
Though, yeah, no. I think this is where I'll end it. So ending parts, I might return to Jack and or possibly Kay at some point, because people keep requesting me to possibly at some point do either of those. Well, I mean, Kay's cooking, but people are requesting a Jack video, so here's the bloody Jack video. Moreover, me and Garking will possibly watch some more of Jack's cooking for his channel, so he can also upload a video purely on my suffering on his channel at some point. But other than that, I'm done. Why is it always that I pick the worst ones for last, man? Why? How do I do? It's not intentional. I swear to God, it's not intentional. It just happens. Ironic enough, I also want to thank my Patreons, Garking and Fananine and Ariaris. They're absolutely brilliant lads.
I give you money.
Absolutely brilliant lads. Love you all. Thanks for giving me money to suffer.
I'd like to also read out the Patreons. So we have it's Crash Dog, yeah.
No, I don't think Crash is anymore. He had to revoke his Patreon. I'm pretty sure. Oh fuck.
Okay, but I just like to thank Fananine.
Oh no.
Apologies, I did not give you your name the proper pronunciation or length that it deserves, but we love you nonetheless.
Oh bloody hell! Now Fananin is a sweetheart, man. But yeah. I think I'm done. New video soon, possibly at some point. I've no idea when.
Maybe.
My schedule is so fucked, man. But yeah.
What do you think my schedule is? I haven't uploaded in half a year.
Yeah, well, you know what, 2020. Hey. But yeah, anything you want to say at the very end, Garking?
I haven't uploaded in five months. So if you want to subscribe to me, then don't worry, you'll never get any notifications.
God. Speaking of that, if you like the video, don't forget to leave a like. If you want to see more content from me, don't forget to subscribe. And if you actually want to be notified of more content, don't forget to hit the bell button. And even then, you might still not get notified because fuck me, that's why.
Same, yeah.
Yeah, thanks. It's over. Talk to you all later. I mean, see you all later. Fuck me. Just bye.
Just Wario.
See you lads later.